All right, let's talk about Altered Beast for the Sega Genesis. Yeah, Altered Beast, not improved Beast, not evolved Beast. No, you get altered, as in we don't know what the fuck we were doing, so we just went with it. This game came out in 1988, back when people thought mullets were a good idea, and smoking on airplanes were still allowed. I don't know what the developers were smoking when they made this, but it must have been some good shit. So the game starts with Zeus. Yeah, Zeus. Resurrecting you from the dead. Because apparently, even in ancient Greece, hiring quality help was a nightmare. And what's his grand mission for you? Rescue his daughter. Why? Because women in these games always get kidnapped like it's their fucking day job. Honestly, princesses and goddesses in video games, kidnapping victims of the millennia. Nothing like starting the day off by being resurrected by a guy in a toga who's basically screaming at you like he's your old man when you miss curfew. I've been dead for what, a few centuries? Give me a minute to adjust, Zeus. You can't just pop in on someone and their eternal rest and then tell them to go fight monsters? That's rude as hell. Now you're walking around, throwing punches and kicks like you've been awake for this whole time. But you look like a guy who just stumbled out the CrossFit after doing deadlifts for 6 hours. And what are you fighting? Zombies, wolves, demons, and things I'm pretty sure were cut from a low-budget horror flick. All right, people, this is roll call for Altered Beast. If you do not hear your name, we will not start to shoot. Okay, let's go down the list. Got zombies. Check your guys over there. Check zombies. Wolves. Blue wolves. Oh, blue wolves and blue wolves. Got you. Check. Demons. Has anybody seen the demons? They're on a smoke break, but they're here. Cool. Check. These enemies are just wrong. Man, half of them don't even have faces. And you're supposed to punch them out. Hell, if I saw some of these things on the street, I'd turn around and go back to being dead. Now here's the real kicker. To alter yourself into a beast, you have to collect these spirit balls. Now, I don't know much about the animal kingdom, but I'm pretty sure wolves don't come in neon. But fine, you punch these blue bastards and they cough up magical steroids. Because that's what you do. Collect balls, bulk up, and poof, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. Power up.
And by power up, I mean you get jacked. I'm talking 80s action hero level of muscles. Suddenly, you're sporting biceps the size of fucking tree trunks. You know, because nothing says hero like a guy who looks like he hasn't skipped arm day since the Trojan War.
And just when you've got enough spirit balls, because this game is chocked full of ball-related humor, you alter yourself into a beast, kind of like the title. First, the werewolf. Now, werewolves are supposed to be terrifying, right? You think savage killer of the night? But no. This guy, he's more like the fury of Bruce Lee. He's got a fireball punch and he could do some sort of flying aerial attack. It's like he went to a werewolf karate class in the afterlife. So you say if I sign up for this karate class now, in the afterlife, I'll be able to fly across the screen with an elbow only after I turn into a werewolf. Because this is werewolf karate. Well, sign me up. Every level, you turn into different beasts. First, you're a werewolf, then you're a dragon, and yeah, a dragon that shoots lightning bolts, but somehow still manages to be unimpressive. Like, how do you make a dragon boring? This game found a way. Then you turn into a bear, but not just any old bear. A bear that blows fucking bubbles. What is this? Yogi on acid? Yogi! Is that you down there? I knew I recognized you, Yogi. Man, you feeling alright, man? You acting kind of weird. Oh, you took some acid? Oh man, Yogi, you always was the wild one, man. Stealing picnic baskets. Oh, word? You think you're in a different reality where you in a video game and you blow bubbles for attacks? It's called Altered Beast. No, they made that game in the 80s, man. Well, I'm gonna catch you later, Yogi. Alright, you be good. You be good. You stay out these streets. That's it. And don't get me started on the Tiger Man thing. I think it looks like someone ran out of ideas and they just threw stripes on a bodybuilder and was like, here you go. Then you get to the first boss. And what is it? A giant fucking head that throws smaller heads at you. You gotta be kidding me, right? The Greeks gave us democracy, philosophy, and this? Maybe this is why their civilization collapsed. Who the hell came up with this guy? Hey, I've got an idea for a villain. What if it's just this big head that throws other heads at you? Genius, genius, genius! Yeah, we're gonna have to fire him. Fire that guy. Fire him. Now, the final boss, Neff. It's like Jeff, but with an N. He's an evil sorcerer who keeps showing up to taunt you like he's some sort of deranged gym teacher. Every level, he turns into a new monster. And in the last, he transforms into a giant rhinoceros demon-looking thing. I've got to say, finally, that looks dangerous. But at this point, you've been beaten by the absurdity of it all that you're just happy the game is ending. Like, yes, yes. And after all that, you kill Neff, rescue Zeus's daughter, and that's it. No thank you, no rewards. Just Zeus going, alright, back to the grave you go, kid. Like I said, rude as fuck. You went through hell, literally punched demons in the face, and your reward is going back to being dead. Hell of a retirement plan, huh? Look, Altered Beast is a weird fucking game. It's the kind of thing that could only come out in the 80s, when video games didn't make sense and no one cared. But you know what? It's still fun in that old school, what the hell is happening kind of way. If you want to punch zombies and turn into a furry and blow bubbles at skeletons, this is the game for you. Just don't expect for it to make any sense. It's just like life, folks. Weird and messy, and occasionally you blow bubbles for no fucking reason, but hey, you still play the game. That's all I got. I'm Maker Wolf. Go play Altered Beast, and remember, rise from your grave. But maybe take a nap first.